Hello and welcome. You're watching Newsx and I'm Shivani Singh. In this segment, we unpack a major development that's been on the minds of millions of central government employees and pensioners. What the 8th Pay Commission means for them and the clarity finally offered by the Finance Ministry. Earlier this month, the government had constituted the 8th CPC and published its terms of reference, or the TOR. But quickly, concerns spread among pensioners, groups and staff unions. Why, you ask? It's because the terms of reference, as publicly announced, did not explicitly mention pension revision. Many interpreted this omission as a potential signal that existing pensioners, estimated to be around 69 lakh central pensioners and their families, might be excluded from the benefit of revision under the new CPC. Now, unions formally wrote to the government requesting corrections to the TOR. They demanded inclusion of pension revision restoration or renewal of pension schemes such as the old pension scheme, or the OPS, and the removal of phrasing that treated pensions merely as an unfunded cost. Now, many pensioners heaved a sigh of relief when, in a reply in the Parliament's upper house, the Finance Ministry finally clarified that yes, the 8th CPC will recommend on pensions along with pay and allowances. Specifically, Minister of State for Finance Pankaj Chaudhary actually confirmed that pension is part of the Commission's mandate, reassuring that retirees haven't been written off. However, and this is important, the government also clarified that there is no plan to merge the dearness allowance or the dearness relief together. Now, with this basic pay or the pension at this time. So, while the pensioners are back in the scope, not all their demands, such as the DA merger or immediate pension jump, have been accepted. Yet, also remember that there is no fixed timeline for this. But why was there so much anxiety? Because pension revision remains a pay commission under review, remains under the pay commission, and it just isn't a routine matter. For many retirees, it ensures that over time their pensions don't become worthless compared to inflation or new recruit pay scales. Now, let's look at this in this way. If pension revision had been excluded, old retirees risked being permanently left behind, earning far less than newer retirees, even with the same rank and service. There would also be huge disparity across pensioners and inconsistency in benefits across decades of retirees. And then the language in the TOR referring to unfunded cost of non-contributory pension schemes could have just justified those significant cuts or changes to pension rules. Now, that said, there remain a few unimportant, unanswered questions. The TOR still doesn't explicitly set the date of effect for pay or pension revisions under the 8th CPC. Previous pay commissions tended to implement recommendations from the start of the next year. Many had expected January the 1st, 2026. There is no guarantee that DA or DR will be merged into the basic pay or the pension. So, in short, relief has come, but many await final details before celebrating. What does this mean for the common central employees and pensioners? If you are currently a central government employee, this means that the 8th CPC will review pay and allowances. There's hope for a rise or improvements in benefits. If you are a pensioner, rejoice. You are not excluded. Pension revision remains on the table, offering potential relief from inflation and also partly with future retirees. But both groups should remain alert. Final recommendations may take time, and many details like the DA merger, effective date, the pension scheme parity remain unresolved in many ways. This week's clarification does more than put pen to the paper. It restores trust. It shows that when retirees raise a voice, the system can and does listen. We'll continue to track progress on the 8th Pay Commission from draft proposals to the final realities. Until then, stay informed. Thank you for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.